All right, welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, we have 69 participants on the line, man. That is 31 short of 100, which is our target. I'm sure people are going to be trickling in here as we go along, but let's make sure we invite our teammates to get on the call because our speaker for today is none other than Mr. Money Michael Huggins. Now, if you're new to the call or if you don't know Michael's story, before getting started with Renatus, Michael was actually working two low-wage jobs as an auto mechanic, one at Sears Auto Center, one at Jiffy Lube. He'd come home every day covered in tire dust and grime and oil, and he honestly was not reaching the goals that he had set out to initially achieve. He started looking for other income generation opportunities and was lucky, just like many of us, to find Renatus. Now, he took the business very seriously, not just the real estate, but also the marketing. He started doing real estate deals. In fact, he decided that he would not even shave his own beard until he did his first profitable real estate deal. And that's exactly what he did. So Michael, since then, we fast forward now about 8.5 years, he is now a 7-figure income earner. He is a PAC member of the national team. He's grown his team around the nation. And we're just very fortunate to have Michael as our presenter, as our trainer here today. So without further ado, I'd like to bring Mr. Money Michael Huggins on the line. So good morning, Michael. How is your morning going today?
Good morning, Abby. I'm doing fantastic. Welcome, everyone, to this morning's webinar, Money Monday. It's a beautiful day here in Denver. I hope it's beautiful where you're at. And let's make some money. Avi brought up a good point with our announcements that we have our intensive on August 3rd coming up. And if you were around for the last one that we did this format with, it was extremely powerful. And I know Chicago had over 150 people in their room. We had over 50 people in the Denver area streaming it. Hundreds and hundreds of people all over the nation were watching it. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it bigger and better this time. So I am here to answer your questions about how to make money at this next intensive. We got a little bit of lead time, right? We got a week and a few days to start to have the butts in the seats, see the information, fall in love with the program, decide to enroll, and build your team. Simple as that. Let's keep it simple. All right, so that's the theme for the day. So I expect some participation because what you put in, you get out. So let me pull up a few things for you. We got emails from corporate. They just sent me with some flyers and whatnot. So let me get those out to you. Okie dokie. And now that we're here in July, I'm wondering how you guys are feeling about your previous 6 months. All right, if you've been in Renatus for 6 months or more, you've looked at your first part of 2019, how do you feel about it versus looking forward to the second half of 2019? And if you're not proud of your decisions and your work ethic and your outcome and your results, we got to make some changes. We got to make them quick. So let me download these here. Okay, and now to get them to you in the Zoom. How am I going to do this? Okay, so switch over to here. Okay, so while I'm pulling this stuff up, what questions do you guys have about our August 3rd intensive? And all the money is to make. right? Like, why not have each of you make an enrollment? Doesn't matter what they enroll in, but why not? If that were the case, we could make $10 million this weekend. Are you guys open for that? $10 million, and we each make a sale? Well, there's only 88 of us, so it would be 880,000. 89. Keep it going. Working? You guys see my screen? Share. Okay. There we go. Okay. So how many people are planning on streaming? How many of you are planning on attending? Because if you're in Utah, you should definitely be in attendance with your guests. So let's actually go over that real quick with the calendar, making sure that you're registering your guests correctly. Okay. Here's one thing. Okay, so come into the calendar here. Go to Utah. You're going to be attending in Utah. And this right here, not as corporate intensive. This one right here. So what we're doing is for live attendance, we're going to include a lunch so that we can work all day. We'll take like a 20 to 30-minute break for lunch. We'll just have it all brought in real quick. And it'll be $15 per person, okay? Where the corporate studio has a capacity for 150 people. So we could easily get that amount of people in there. We have 100 people attend, or 100, 200 people attend on a Thursday night in there anyway. So this is going to be huge for two reasons. One, the live presence of an instructor in front of guests makes guests want to buy. Big number one. Number two is we're going to be using a lot of the footage to make more ads and more promo videos about intensives and make it easier to sell combos. And so the more people in the room, obviously, the better the videos are going to look. So if you want to be a part of that, obviously, too, you can participate in that. $15 per person. Now, let me pull up the flyers here. So here's the first flyer. All right, so this is awesome. Looks good. Professional, clean. All right, so Heather's been an active real estate investor for over a decade and has transitioned from investing to business ownership and true financial freedom. Innovative Custom Homes strives to make each property a work of art and craftsmanship, creating homes that owners will be proud of. Learn how to analyze the ideal target property, then identify specific steps that will be required during the fix and flip process, understand which tasks to undergo. Personally, when doing a fix and flip, and when and how the other tasks should be delegated to subcontractors and team members. Know the acquisition, repair, escrow, and marketing process, which allows you to estimate repairs accurately the first time and reach project completion on schedule. Now, she, over the last 10 years, we're in 2019, so since 2009, she has been doing a fix and flip every 3 days. A fix and flip every 3 days. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so here's the same thing Here's like the print flyer version. So make sure we're passing these out. How do I get them to you? What is the easiest way? Because Zoom isn't like a, hey, drop a file in here. Do they have that on Zoom? Zoom. All right, Cheryl says, what do we need to be prepared for the intensive? We need guests. We need guests in the room. The intensive is a test drive. Right? A lot of people want to test drive something, and so we've created a test drive arena. People, they can spend all day at the track test driving, and Heather's one of the best. So you put your guests in front, they take a test drive, and they go, I'm in. The guests can stay the whole day or just half a day. Whole day. Yep, you got it, Sandra. Google Docs, Anthony says. Hi, Anthony. In order to stream it, if you're not near a local office, you need to have your AIT in order to access the live stream. No. Yes. Yes, Anthony. Okay. Is everyone in the Renatus Salt Lake City Facebook? I guess I could drop a file in there. Tamara, no, let me check my email, but I'm pretty sure that is just the, if you have a business center, you can access it. Okay, she says it will be streaming in the business center, and everyone, even those who haven't purchased the education, are welcome to attend. For those who are nearby, prescription online, bring guests. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm pretty sure if you have a business center, you can stream it. Let me send a text to Jay Stark real quick. Because that's how the last one was. Maybe they changed something. Okay. Here we go. All right, Ashley asked me to zoom in on this. Well, what I'd rather do is just give you the whole document. Okay, so you guys get to watch me learn how to use Facebook. Okay, so a lot of you guys took EMT, so I could put it in here. File, upload file, choose a file. Guys, I'm getting so good at the computer. Can you believe that you don't need to be that good at a computer to make a bunch of money in Renatus? Isn't that great news? Okay, recent corporate flyer, PNG, and PDF. Can I do both? How do I do both? Okay, there's one. Sharing is caring. Okay, there's one. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now those of you who are in this group, can take it to all the other groups. All right, one more. Upload, choose file, recent, PDF, boom, boom. Okay, just like that. All right, so please don't add, if you have not been a part of EMT, this group is just for EMT. So for those of you on the webinar right now, if you're a part of the EMT group, go in here, take the flyer and put it in the other groups instead of adding people to the EMT group, okay? Cool. Cool beans. Jelly bean. Okay, as a group, guess we could do this. All right. Also, checking the chats here. Anthony, I like your creativity, and I'm going to say no to that because it's not 100% accurate. It's not technically accurate. It's right. Hey, get your business center set up. Here you go. You've got access to all this training, 100 hours, this and that, but they need to know that they're signing up as an IMA. So then you'd have to send them the IMA disclosure packet first. So if that's how you want to position it, it's going to be a little disjointed from beginning to end. So I probably wouldn't do that. Okay, so Sandra says, for those that have essentials only, can you stream? Let me check, Sandra, but I'm pretty sure it's anyone who has a business center. So let me check. Give me just a moment. Intensifiers, upload. Hey, look, the second time's going to be faster. Okay, so now there's 106 of us on the line. So if each of us made a combo sale on the August 3rd intensive, right? We had a guest there, and only one of them from each of our efforts decides to buy, all right? I know a lot of people make 2 or 3, 4 sales per intensive, but let's just say only one. We would make $1,060,000. That's what we would earn, right? $2,120,000 would go to Renatus, and half of that would get paid back out to us. How amazing is that? We got to keep it simple. Keeping it simple is the way to go. Okay. So the right way is be an IMA and then get a bonus of getting access to the training at no additional charge. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. And just to keep things easy, we're also going to just upload the disclosure packet right here where I've uploaded it. And Alvin, good morning. I didn't put it in Google Docs because I put it on Facebook. I'll put it in Google Docs. Hold on a sec. Okay, here's the other thing we wanted. Helios. By the way, what are you guys thinking? Can I just get a quick field survey? What are you guys thinking about the Renatus rally for the Superstar qualification game? What are your thoughts on that? By the way, you guys can also come off of mute. You don't have to only communicate with me through chat. Okay, so marketing, presentations, and then I believe we just type in packet. And then it would be probably this one, PDF. Click here. Then you go, okay, educational offerings. Okay, yeah, so remember when someone signs up as an IMA, you got to give them this income disclosure comp plan or earnings plan thing. Okie dokie, so I'll download this. Yeah, downloads, sure. Save. Then, see everything that we're doing here, these documents here and there, all this is doing is making us look more professional, for one, and two, it's full disclosure. Don't you enjoy having full disclosure as a human being on this planet? So it's a form of respect too. One, you got to do it by law. Two, makes you look like a professional so you make more money. And three, it's a form of respect because that's what you would want. So let's make sure we're giving all the disclosures. Okie dokie. All right, downloads, recent. Here we go. Okay, then once Helios is out, then we'll get the post-Helios launch. But this one right now is the pre-Helios. Okay, location is caring. Boom. Okay. Well, Tyler, so Tyler just typed in, how would I talk to people about this event? Well, basically, it depends if they're getting into real estate or if they're already in real estate. If they're already in real estate and they know how hard to fix and flip is, then when they hear that Heather's been doing one every 3 days for 10 years straight, consistently, and then you say, you might learn a thing or two. Would you like to come with and learn what she's doing to also have a ton of free time and be doing a fix and flip every 3 days consistently for the last 10 years? Or 2 a week, however you want to put it. You know, she does about 100 a year. She's done 1,000, if you think about it. Upwards of 1,000. Don't quote me on that exact 1,000, but I know she's over 800. I don't know if she's hit the 1,000, and that's an old stat. You know, so do the math. And then it's also a form of. There's so many great advantages to this, Tyler. One is she is also, I think, she's one of the few people that also has made $1 million as a marketer for education. Not in Renatus, she did it in Bob's previous company. Made $1 million as a marketer and made $1 million in 1 year doing real estate. Not to mention the track record of all the other hundreds and hundreds of transactions. You know, so it's just all about edifying. Edify, edify, edify. Look her up, Google her, look at her stuff she's doing in Idaho. She just started another like women's chapter home builder association thingy up there. So learn more about her. You know what we do at intensives, you know, where we add value. It's a test drive of our educational system, and our system is an award-winning, nationally recognized training system. Amanda asks, I'm excited about the Superstar contest. It's motivated me. Good. You gotta, this is the window, right? This is where you get that chance to get that special one-of-a-kind pin and access to everything else inside the Renata store. Okay, also there's going to be an intro, so if there's a, see, so There is going to be a shortened version of the intro. It's so yeah, it'll be perfect for first-time guests. Absolutely perfect. For a 10th time guest, right? I don't know why we would have 10th time guests. We need to either sign them up or kick them out after 10. Come on. But yeah, perfect for first time guests. And also because she has enrolled people in education before, been successful at it, she just knows how to do it throughout the day while she's talking about the fix and flip content as well. Okay, the due date, Sandra. Let me actually, I'll go over that real quick, how it works. I will go over that. Okay. Pull up the email, corporate real quick. Hey, Anthony, do you mind putting those flyers that I just sent you on the Google Docs link and then posting it into the chat box? Okay, rally. Okay, so I have a quick PowerPoint that I can go over with you to help understand this Renatus Rally 5-star thing a little bit more, because it's an ongoing thing. So if you're already in, you get a window. Alvin.
We can't say nothing.
Okay, stand by. Stand by. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go over this together. So you can see this PowerPoint screen here. Carol? What do you see? Okay, you guys can see. Thank you. Okay, here's how it works. Just go full screen with this. All right, so here's how it works. Dun, 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 dun. The Superstar Success Renatus Rally for 2019. Here's what we're doing. We want to recognize people who are getting 1-star and 5-star in 30 days and 60 days. Because if this program basically sells itself, you just seriously have to talk to, some of you have to talk to 2 people, some of you have to talk to 10 people, some of you have to talk to 100 people in 30 or 60 days to get 1 or 5-star. Just depends on who you are, where you came from, and what ground you've already laid as a human being, basically. So I didn't lay much ground, so I had to talk to a lot of people. But then, you know, I watched people get qualified the same day they buy. They get qualified the same week they buy. So it just depends on what kind of human being you are and what kind of relationships you built before you got to Renatus, okay? And so what I'm saying is, because of what we offer, the impact we have on people's lives and the price it costs and the benefits people get, every IMA should be 1-star within 30 days and 5-star within 60 days. That's what I'm saying. So if you do that, here's what happens. If you become 1-star in 30 days and you sell 3 essentials programs, or if you buy your own essentials and sell 2 in those 30 days, you're going to win 1, an interview at National, so you'll be a part of the marketing program. It will get you your 15 seconds of fame. 2 is the Renaissance Prize Vault. So you see this little image here. We got the vault. We got some special Renata stuff that comes out of it: backpacks, hats, coats, tees, turtlenecks, all sorts of cool electronic stuff, all sorts of stuff. That'll, but there's the Renaissance Prize Vault that only people with the superstar, 1-star qualifier get access to. And then you get a new type of 1-star pin. Okay, you're still 1-star, but you're saying I got 1-star in 30 days, which is really cool. And we want to recognize that and honor that and promote that, and that should just be the norm. Don't you think that should be the norm? Getting 1-star in 30 days? I think that should be the norm. What do you think? And then for the 5-star, same deal. Either sell 3 Extreme Plus combos if you're not qualified, or buy your own combo and sell 2 in 60 days, and you will get this custom 60-day 5-star pin. And with that, you'll win your ticket to Nationals. So it's a $300 prize. So you get your ticket to Nationals covered, you get the recognition at Nationals on stage, and then you get the superstar 5-star pin, plus access to the vault and everything else. Now, a lot of people have been asking, well, what if I'm already 1-star or 5-star? My understanding is that because this started July 1st and we had a start date, that even I qualify for this. And you qualify. Anyone qualifies because it's July 1st. So you got 60 days to go sell 3 combos. That's what this says. 60 days to sell 3 combos. Okay. You do that, 60 days, 3 combos, and you get that. Okay. Now, for all of us who have been involved prior to July 1st, after August 30th, we no longer qualify for this. So it's crunch time. Right? It's July 22nd. You got 5 weeks to qualify for this. But if you just signed up yesterday, you still have 60 days. Or, it's from the time that you become an IMA. So if you are just an education holder and then you decide to become an IMA, 30 days later, then it's the start date from the IMA start date. You got 60 days after that. Okay. This is pretty awesome. Okay, so any questions about what I just explained? I'm just reading some of the chat stuff here. Huh, okay, I'll bring that up, Anthony. All right, Joanne says, changed our stinking thinking when we started listening to this every morning, then reached out to Bill. David drove to meet him. When we got back this weekend, this rally's phenomenal. Let's get it going. Amanda says, also wanted to ask, following up is one of the biggest struggles for me. Could we share about your system for following up and keeping people on track? Okay, Brandon Anderson, let's get that combo, baby. You already know. Okay, let me check, see if I got the reply for if IMAs have access to this stream. So hold on one second. Okay. Let me ask. All right. In the meantime, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So what a great opportunity to have an intensive right in the middle of this Renatus rally, right? You picking up what I'm putting down, everybody?
Hey, everybody. Hey, man, we're just taking a little cruise out on my mountain bike today, you know, as I'm heading down the highways and the byways of Utah, man. I love being out in the mountains. It's such a good time. And I was thinking a little bit about, well, financial vehicles. Financial vehicles. There's a lot of different types of financial vehicles. It's kind of like a lot of different types of vehicles. But if you want to get to the top of the mountain, man, you got to have a ride that's going to get you there, right? And this little thing I'm running around on right now, man, I'm telling you, if I want to go to the top of the mountain, I'm going to be hours and hours and hours trying to get this thing up there. And probably about 75,000 battery changes. But if I want to get there fast, well, there's only one way to do it. And that's with the right vehicle. Well, guess what, man? Renatus is that right vehicle. It's the vehicle for your success and acceleration to wherever you want to go. That's the beauty of it. I mean, if an individual wants to take a nice leisure cruise through the mountain, they can certainly do that with Renatus. But if you want to step on the gas and get to your financial goals that much faster, then you have that opportunity, much like this vehicle. You know, if you're going to get to the top of this physical mountain, well, you're going to need to have the right tires, you're going to have the right setup, the right suspension, the right engine, and of course, you know what? You got to have some experience driving the darn thing so that you don't go off the road and into a creek. So, want to get to the top of the financial mountain? Renatus is it. Want to get to the top of this mountain? Well, here's where we go. Because the top is where we're going. Yeah! When I get started for Renatus, man, there's always a question. It's, do you want to go fast or do you want to go slow? Because if you go slow, you're going to frustrate yourself, you're going to frustrate everybody else. If you want to go fast, you're going to be some bumps and bruises along the way.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Did you hear that wisdom? I don't know if you caught it. I don't know if you caught it. Let's try it again.
It's, do you want to go fast or do you want to go slow?
Uh-huh.
Because if you go slow, you're going to frustrate yourself, you're going to frustrate everybody else.
Oh, if you go slow, you're going to frustrate yourself and everybody else. Think about that. Those of you who have like a hesitant spouse and you're like, come on, honey, just let me try this thing. Renatus is awesome. I'm just going to take it a little slow and make sure I do it right. Well, you going slow is not only frustrating yourself, but everyone who's patiently waiting for you to be successful. Right? Your family's depending on you. You're the economic driver in your family. And there are other drivers in parts of the family that other family members run. But you're here. You're a part of Renatus. You're on the team. You're a part of you're the economic stability for your family. So it's needed as part of the family. And so by going slow, you're just frustrating everybody. Yourself, your family, the people you've made promises to. Right? So one thing that motivated me at the very beginning to just go, 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 go. No slowness, just go full on, was I made promises to Vanessa. A big mouth made a bunch of promises to her when I met her, right? About what kind of life we could have and what our future is going to look like. And here we are living in a basement, working jobs we never get to see each other, eating crappy food, poor. What the hell? So, you know, going slow is only going to frustrate you and everyone around you. So we got to go, 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 go. You're already behind on your promises, not to mention some of your bills, right? So, and then some of you are all the way ahead and you don't need to hear this from me. And you get it, and you're just a great example to everyone on the team. But the majority of IMAs are going slow because they think if they go slow and steady, they'll win the race. That's not how business works. Slow is not attractive. And to attract attractive people, you must be attractive. Okay, perfect. Everyone open up the chat box. Anthony has added the Google Drive link here. Let's try it out and see if it works. Okay, would you look at that? It's working. Cool. Thanks, Anthony. Yep. Okay, so how are, well, here's what I want to ask. Are you serious? Are you serious? When you said, I want to create this and I want to create that, there's a certain style of language that doesn't create seriousness. So my question is, are you serious? When you say, I want this, I want to be successful, I want a big team, I want to make money, I want to do real estate, I want. When you say, I want something, that's actually not a commitment. It is non-committal. It's just saying want. So why don't you just replace the word? Right? When you say, I want to quit smoking, or I want to eat healthy, or I want to be brave. I want to quit my job. I want to, see, it sounds annoying after I say it like 4 or 5 times, like, holy crap. Nobody likes this kind of language. I'm gonna quit my job. Staying in this space of want, right? I want to have guests at the next event. I want to have sales coming in. I want $10,000 checks. Whatever it is, staying in this want is unattractive. It's yucky. It's repulsive. It doesn't bring people closer to you. It and all it does is create more wanting. Want creates wanting. Okay? And then you're in a state of wanting, and what does that create? It creates want. And it's just this crazy cycle of staying in want. So you could be like a 99%er and want till the cows come home, or we switch entirely. I've made a commitment to certain things. But poor people or non-producer and salespeople have committed to wanting sales instead of just selling. On the other side of this equation is simply the word commit. I commit to eating healthy. I commit to being brave. I commit to quitting my job. I commit to building my business. Not I want a business or I want real estate. It is just a form of commitment. So, for goodness sake, eliminate that word. Unless we're talking about dreams and desires and things we know we're not going to achieve, and I go, oh man, I want to live on Mars. And I want to visit the sun. I want these things. It's not going to happen. Wanting a business doesn't happen. Okay? It's this commitment to creating value in the marketplace. And the value is education, information, solutions for people stuck in financial traps. We bring financial value to people, we get financial value. But wanting create wants. This is a warning here, okay? This is not a, by the way, you're annoying me when you text me you want to quit your job. I'm not saying that. I'll say it now. Okay, but what I'm really saying is this is a warning. If you heed the warning, you change your language, you change your perspective of what you think about all day, what you talk about all day, you'll get something different. So do you commit to adding value to people? Do you commit to leading people and leading yourself? So let's make some. I'll share with you what here's on my wall in my office. I'm just gonna write it all out for you. So here's the first one. Loud and proud. I add value to other people's lives. After I write it, you just say it to yourself. I add value to other people's lives. My life improves as I lead others. Loud and proud. I am a great and powerful listener. I am confident and charismatic. I am a generous giver and a gracious receiver. Last one. I influence others to find their truth. That's what I'm about. That's what I've been about for years and years and years. Nothing in here says I want anything. These are all ams. These are statements that I'm manifesting for myself. Bob Snyder's done all the hard work for the business and the economy and the channels of money getting into your bank account. He has paved a super highway. But you have closed your exit. You need to open your exit so that the money could take an exit and go into your bank account. And the way you do that is by fixing the intentions that you're putting out. If you're putting out want, you're going to get more want. Good for you, not a skill, nobody cares. What are you doing? What are you committed to? What are you? That's what people care about. That's what people are interested in. And that's what stirs people's blood and gets them going in the right direction. So if you're only going to get one from today that you can memorize, let's make it the first one. I add value to other people's lives. I add value to other people's lives. What are you doing here? Well, I'm just here to add value. Right? What are you doing here? I'm here to add value. I love saying that, right? I go to these meetups and some people, no class, no grace in their language. They just say, hey, what are you doing here? Whatever. Hey, well, I'm here to add value. Right? Or if you're ever questioning yourself, like, what am I doing here? How did I get here? What am I doing here? Just remind yourself. It takes 2 seconds to remind yourself. I'm here to add value to other people's lives. All right? Just give yourself a 5-second crash course reminder. And one that really puts a smile on my face is my life improves as I lead others. Right? Some of you got it backwards. My life gets harder as I lead others. Whatever. My life improves as I lead others. So you got to get that going in that right direction for you. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Okie dokie. I got to jump on the PAC call. President's Advisory Council. We got some big stuff coming. But I'm sworn to secrecy. So it's just about you staying tuned, staying committed. You made some commitments when you enrolled. You made some commitments when you became an IMA. You made some commitments when you put your money where your mouth is. So stick to them and keep going out there and adding value to other people's lives. All right, everybody, have a great day. It's Money Monday. Get out there and add some value. Talk to you soon.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.